Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Unbiased History with your host Branson. And I hope everyone had a happy Thanksgiving and everything. And one thing I'm here to talk about today, recently, which happened within the last week or so, is that how when Elon Musk put on location services on a lot of X, formerly Twitter accounts online, he allowed their location services to be where they show where they're based at. It exposed a lot of interesting things. Most importantly, that a lot of DHS accounts, Department of Homeland Security accounts, were based in either Israel or Nigeria. And it wasn't just those. There's also a lot of MAGA accounts, pro-Trump accounts, including like one that was like that said it was for Ivanka. You know, that was one of Ivanka's accounts that was based in Nigeria. And there was also a lot of Democrat and far left accounts too that got exposed. But I think it just shows and perfectly illustrates that everyone is trying to cling to American influence, or more importantly, is trying to further influence the politics of what is occurring within this country. We've seen that already plenty of times, with China and stuff. But now it just seems like the whole world wants a piece of what, America can offer. And everyone's trying to somehow get inside the middle and chisel between the existing parts that are coexisting together. I'll show it to you guys right here that earlier we reported on an X profile. This is on the BBC, by the way, describing itself as a fan account for US President Donald Trump's daughter, Ivanka, which has been revealed to be based in Nigeria. The Ivanka News account gathered more than 1 million followers by posting content which was highly supportive of Donald Trump's Make America Great Again movement, generating a significant amount of user engagement. According to X data, the account has changed username 11 times since joining the platform in 2010. It has now been suspended for violating X rules. We've asked X which rules the account violated, but haven't heard back. Several other similar pro-Trump accounts, also identified as being based outside the U.S., have been suspended. It's fascinating because, I saw a lot of videos about this several days ago, and now I'm trying to pull them back up, and I can't seem to find anything else besides that. It's crazy. It's so weird, that you can't find that. But most importantly, all these accounts are elsewhere in the world, whether they're India, Nigeria, Israel. It's like it raises a lot of questions about who is trying to influence American politics and geopolitics at large. And obviously Israel has been for a very long time trying to influence and further influence American politics from within, with APAC and everything like that. But now this is another way. We already heard of Bibi Netanyahu trying to push for a whole new sort of information campaign to sort of purify their image in front of the world online, especially with American youth and conservatives in America. Because they know they know how the sun is setting, and they know they've definitely alienated much of the world and a lot of the younger generations, especially Gen Z, a lot of even conservative youths, you know, which has divided the GOP with people who've supported Israel a long time ago versus people who don't. And now we're seeing that starting to come to an head. So they've pushed for an information campaign. So there's definitely ties between that and the DHS accounts. But to show that it's the Department of Homeland Security and they have accounts is fascinating. And you will never hear about this online or, on a lot of mainstream media and stuff like that. But it is insane, truly. All right, thank you. You guys have a good one. Take care.